I did not hit her. I did not hit her. Oh, hi, Mark. As you can see, I'm in my best Hives outfit. I look just like one of the Hives. We're going to be ranking the songs from the Hives Forever, Forever the Hives. And that took about 20 takes for me to say that right. If I said it wrong that time, well, Mark, that's just too bad. We're ranking the songs. There's 13 tracks on the album. We're going to start at the worst and work our way up to the best. I think this is a perfect album. One of the best albums of 2025, I think. Definitely in the top 3 or 4 anyway. But let's just start ranking the songs by the Hives Forever, Forever the Hives. Number 13 is Interlude in parentheses. And this is an interlude. It's a complete waste of time, just like you there, typing your pro-interlude propaganda in my comment section. I'm anti-interlude. They make me angry. If you watched my album review, I've decided, starting with the Hives, that if a band puts an interlude on their freaking album, I'm going to put an interlude in the album review for that album. It's only fair. Okay? Interludes are the devil, Satan. Number 12. We got to keep this train a-rolling for Ozzy. Number 12. We got Introduction. You can put parentheses around your interludes and your introductions all you want. You can put parentheses around your garbage. It doesn't make it more special. It just makes me more angry! Now that we've got that poop out of the way, now we're on to the real music that people can actually feel. Okay? Number 11. I see the word ass in the text here. Number 11 is OCDOD. And finally, it's a real song to talk about. That's what we're here to do. OCDOD is unhinged punk rock with like flamethrower vibes behind the guitars. It just seems to be about having a rough day and getting through it. With this rebellious sound, it's fun and it stands out. It stands out amongst the rest of the track list, which is still kick-ass but polished. And OCDOD is just unhinged punk rock, whereas a lot of the rest of the album is more polished and kind of crafted in a certain kind of way. It just feels good to hear the Hives let loose on OCDOD. It's really hard to say. Number 10. We got Roll Out the Red Carpet, and on my early listens of this album, I thought that this was going to be my favorite track. But I was wrong. It's my 10th favorite. Carpet is a bouncy and jangly good time, straight out of the swinging 60s. It's kind of got Austin Power vibes, and those vibes do pop up periodically through the album. But Roll Out the Red Carpet is a really fun song, but it's not as strong as I initially thought it was going to be. Number 9, we got the country twinged funk crossover with Born a Rebel. You know, those vibes I was talking about on Roll Out the Red Carpet. This one has punk rock swagger. It's got some Green Day pop sensibility mixed in the mix. And Born a Rebel is one of those snarling songs that's got a lot in common, like I said, with Roll Out the Red Carpet. Born a Rebel! It's just good. It's just a good song. What can you say? It's the 9th best song, though. Number 8, now we are into the songs that exceed perfection and cross a line that should not be crossed. I don't know what the Hives did, but they would do it all again in a heartbeat. And they should. Number 8 is The Hives Forever, Forever the Hives, the song. This one took me a little bit to get used to. At first, it was a little irritating, but it did eventually get under my skin, and it kind of now lives there forever. Even though I can't buy things with it, it's very valuable. Number 7 is Bad Call. And I think that every song on this album discusses the fact that you don't know what the writer, or whether it's Pillay or Fitzsimmons, these songs all discuss that you don't know what he is talking about. The Bad Call is this one, and the band, their AC/DC is showing on this one in a very nasty way, and I love it. Do it again! Do it again! Bad Call is a very, very good song. On another album, and I'll probably say this multiple times in this video, on any other album, Bad Call could have been the highlight, but it's the 7th best. Number 6, we got Hooray, Hooray, Hooray. And oh man, again, if Hooray, Hooray, Hooray was the best song on the album, I'd be satiated, right? And we won't say it anymore. Bad Call and a Hooray, 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 to be 6 and 7, the capes, the crowns. Hooray is a celebration of life and not letting it get you down, even if in fact you are down or in a very bad place. You can still scream hooray, hooray, hooray. 3 times, hooray. The king is dead. Ozzy died. Number 5. We're getting into the really good stuff now. Path of Most Resistance is number 5. And here's a weird thing. There are songs that I love that are amazing, and maybe they're so good that I don't want to hear them, if it makes sense. And Path of Most Resistance is one of those songs. And this is what's crazy. Like, I skip it almost every time, but that in and of itself extends the shelf life of the song in my head so that it doesn't get old or overplayed. That's the Path of Most Resistance. That's where they sit. It's a song that will stay great forever. I like the lyrics, the ideas. I relate to them in such a way that I just don't need to hear this music because I love it. And it makes me feel good that this song exists. And that, the Path of Most Resistance, it's one of those songs. I'm going to skip it because it's almost too good to listen to. You guys do that? I've got some Cold songs that I do that to. I've got some Green Day songs. And now I have Path of Most Resistance. It's too good. It's too good. Against Me. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I think it was Against Me's Because of the Shame. Too emotional, too good, too powerful. Couldn't listen to it when I'm that close to work. You know what I'm saying? Too much has happened today. Number 4, we got Enough is Enough. And this one went from a song that I didn't really care about to the 4th best on the record. Its immediate dissenting attitude and raucous, powerful vibe, in-your-face video. Enough is Enough is just a monster song. It's straight and to the point, and it's funny, but it's not goofy. So I think somebody that doesn't like jokey songs, they could handle Enough is Enough because it's pretty serious. It's like, I'm just sick of everybody's bullcrap. Enough is enough. I got to go back and watch that boxing video, right? There's a lot of bands have done well with the boxing videos. Four and the Strange Band did a boxing video. The Hives. That's every band in the world that I can think of, right? But boxing videos, very glamorous sport, very sexy sport. Now we're in the top 3. And we got Legalize Living. This one is fiery, riotous, explosive with twangy guitars. And Legalize Living just might be the first example of police sirens used properly in a song. I am classically anti-police siren in songs. But in this song is breaking the laws that whatever the saying is, breaking the ties that bind. the exception to the rule. Legalized Living, one of the best singles of the entire millennium, if you ask me. This album's really freaking good. Legalized Living, just wow, wow, wow. I definitely am going back through the other Hives albums and just, there's bugs in here, man. I'm not going crazy. You're the one that's crazy. Number two. Number two is They Can't Hear the Music, But I Can. And I really struggled with the top two spots on this album. But here we are. They Can't Hear the Music is number two. Even though it's my personal anthem. I am obsessed with music. This song perfectly describes music fans' feelings of being misunderstood, ostracized even, for having a passion for music when other people just don't give it a second thought or just have it playing in the background. How do they do that? And let me know in the comments, did you guys hear this? Like when I heard They Can't Hear the Music, I was like, this sounds like another song. And it's Blink-182's Don't Tell Me That It's Over. Kind of a rarity, a deep cut. Don't tell me that it's over. No, 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 no. Most girls do mean trouble because they are rarely honest. That's Tom DeLonge. And then They Can't Hear the Music is doing that same melody, and I love it. Do you think it was on purpose? I don't know if it was or not, but it's very fun. It's not distracting because the song does kind of shift gears a lot, and that's something that this album does. The songs kind of change where it's like, oh, this sounds like AC/DC. Oh no, it doesn't. And there's a lot of examples of that where a song will, like, oh man, they really ripped somebody off. Oh no, they did something totally original with it. And that's what's cool about this album. I'm surprised I haven't coughed through this entire video, guys. I'm under the weather. But I'm going to rise above it. But you don't know what I'm talking about. But I almost need like an easel. I have an easel in here somewhere. But if you don't know what my number one song on this album is, let me paint you a picture. Oh my gosh, I heard this song. This was the song that did it, right? I heard some like the earlier singles and I thought, that's pretty energetic. And that's something that comes up in all of my music. I typically lean energetic in the C, in the chord of C, in the key of C, C and G. Very energetic, very punk rock. Played on Les Pauls usually, or Iceman occasionally. But paint a picture. I saw the music video. What is that? Right? The band and their instruments are becoming artificial. They're very angry. They're smashing their instruments. They stay fucked up and they don't regret it. Oh my God, the best lyrics. I actually gained some traction in the comment section of the music video for Paint a Picture, where I said, I'm going to tattoo this entire music video on my face. And there was a whole thread. You can find it. It's really cool. People have followed up, like, have you done it? I love the phrase, which paint a picture is not, I don't think I've ever heard it in conversation in reality. But, you know, I live in a very southern part of the United States. I know you can't tell from my accent, but I live in the Southland of the United States of America. And we don't really say paint a picture. I've never heard anybody say, let me paint you a picture. Maybe they've said it that way. I'm gonna paint a picture for you. I think I've heard that. I'm gonna paint a picture for you. But it is typically a negative thing, like you're an idiot, you're a moron, and I'm gonna explain it for you. Let me paint a picture. It's a very cool phrase, nonetheless. I'm going to start using it. I'm going to paint you a picture. The Hives are collectively vicious on this track called Paint a Picture. Like they're talking to a complete imbecile who can't hear their music. Doesn't know what Pelé is talking about. And I'm kind of getting, if you're familiar with modern or brand new Green Day, with their latest single, One Eye Bastard, it's got those kind of vibes, right? Like just, I'm angry! And this is the Hives at their angriest. At least that's what it feels like. And it feels so good to scream to this song. I've noticed at the end of this song, I've had to stop singing because I'm blowing out my voice and I've missed out how the song actually ends because I'm trying to do that long scream that Pilly is doing, and I'm like, ah! And then I don't hear all the cool layered backing vocals by the band, and I want to hear those because those are super exciting as well. If you nerd out like this about music, I think you're in the right place. If you wear Hawaiian shirts, just remember what Homer Simpson said. There's only two types of men that wear Hawaiian shirts. Are you a party animal, Bart? Are you? Yeah, some of the Simpsons hasn't aged well, but the Hives will always age well. You like rock music now.
Down to the mayor of nothing. Over the roof, and I'm shaking you out. By going down, man, I'm rising above it. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? Well, sir, let me paint a picture for you.